Over here we have 22 inches in length. And that's a timer. That's all we have time for, guys. You're on your own.
Holy son of a gun, that's a big one.
Hey guys, welcome to G Outdoors. Today, we're talking all about tip-ups. We don't know when you're gonna watch this video, honestly guys, because we're so busy shed hunting right now. It's crazy, but hey, stay tuned to find out what we find and let's get to the tip-ups. All right guys, so we're gonna show you how to take your old grandpa's tip-up and get into the new grandpa's tip-up, fully rigged up. These tip-ups, we got at our local sporting goods store. We bought them not too long ago. We tried them out once and we quickly learned that we could upgrade them even more. So at the beginning, the first thing you want to do is take off the line. We're gonna grab our little reel that we bought at the hardware store, $5. For you guys in the States, probably, you know, we'll probably say $3. We'll give it, we always pay more in Canada. We always get screwed over. More snow, more, you know, it's always like that, but that doesn't matter. So let's grab this reel, open her up. It comes with the hardware necessary, honestly, but here at G Outdoors, we don't like just the plain old hardware, you know, we gotta upgrade. You're there once, so we're taking these puny screws, we're gonna bring them a bit higher, a bit bigger, we're 1/2 inch thick, and make sure that the tops are flat, so it doesn't intrude with the reel, because on the reel, we'll show you on the reel, there's little screw points, and you want to make sure the wheel turns and the screw head's not touching that. Super important. So let's get it on here. All right guys, so you grab your reel over here. You see it came with a mountain bracket. Now this little lever, put it on the back side. For our setup, we had to put in the back. You're probably wondering how far you want to put it. We put it 2 inches. Apply some pressure, put it about in the middle. You know, I don't recommend doing it with a drill unless you're using really thick metal. Now, because it's plastic, you don't want to over force it. You're gonna see it starts to bend a bit, the plastic, and it's fastened. It ain't moving. Forget, that's the normal play. Don't forget, it's a cheap reel, guys. But it's gonna get the job done. Here you loosen the screw and this runs like butter. You go like that, just tighten it, you can't move it anymore. All right, so now the reel is on, everything's beautiful, nice and tight, not over tight but tight. we want to spool it, so we'll get to spooling quickly and we'll come up with the next step. So for our spool, we used 20-pound braided ice line. Basically, it's gonna work a lot better for what you need. 20-pound for us, honestly, does the job. If you're wondering how much line you put on your reel, it really depends on, obviously, your spool size and the depth of water you're fishing. You don't need crazy amounts, you know, if you're fishing 20 feet of water. For us, we basically use this 50 yard for 2 tip-ups. It does the job for us. We fish in 15, 20 feet of water so for us, it's not a problem. The next thing what we did, guys, we pulled out the old little nail that was in there. We put ourselves a bit bigger, fatter, a bit more back. So we brought it back a bit because we realized that's the best tipping point. They're equal on both sides, super important. And you have to get a nice finishing screw so there's no resistance on when it's tipping. So after the nail, the next step you want to do is put yourself a snap swivel, and you want to use a polymer knot. Because with braided line, you can't just do any knot. It actually, as you pull it, it sets itself free. You don't want to lose your fish. So now we're gonna set up the rig. We'll show you a quick setup. We paid $1 for it, honestly, and it's been used for decades. So you have the top, this little swivel. It comes through. You have one rig. Basically, this is where we're gonna tie our knot. We'll show you that real soon. You keep going bit further down, there's another one of those to hold your hook, and further down you have your little snap swivel that you tie your weight on. You grab your swivel, put it in the other one, close the clamp, and you're ready to tango. Let's get to the hooks. This set, we're using number 4 hooks. For what we're using, number 4, number 6 is what you want to go to hold your minnow. So what's great about this whole little setup is that it hides your braided line, and for those more finicky fish, that mono, they won't see it. So you want to take the loop, you pinch it with your fingers as tight as you can, just pass it through, and once it's through, you grab your hook and slide it right in between, and you go grab your hook. You could pull the loop, and then you pull, and bingo. It seemed to always work for us. It's really strong, the knot, and the top hook is ready to go. So now, as the last step, you grab your bottom swivel, open it. Now the type of weight you use really depends on what you guys are fishing, the body of water, but here we have 1 ounce. It's a good starter weight for you to get your vertical, like the line to fall vertically down perfectly, not get stuck, wedged. It works really well. But like I said, if there's more current, you might have to up it. That's what's great about the swivel at the bottom. You could change it, and if it gets snagged, it breaks at the bottom. Doesn't matter. You still have some line at the bottom, so easily it's gonna be replaceable. So now that it's all built and rigged, we'll go show you on the ice how to set it up with the minnows and how to use it on the water.
2 hours later.
All right, guys, so we're on the ice. We're just gonna show you quickly how it works all together. Everything is hooked up. Today we're trying a minnow at the bottom and a piece of worm on top. We're trying to just see what bites. Want to put her in. And look, all you gotta do is loosen the screw. So I'm gonna hold the reel, loosen the screw, and oh, you see it did that slack? So we hit the bottom. It's not very deep here. We're in a shallow bay. So you want to take the line, put it on top of the weight, and now we're gonna reel it in a bit. Oh, you see now it's tipping. You want to tighten the screw and grab your finger here. It's super windy today, you know, it's like 40, 50 kilometer an hour winds. Here I feel the bottom. You see, as soon as I go to just touch it, I like the way that feels right there. We're gonna leave it, just make sure your line doesn't touch the edge. Here we're gonna end up backing this up a bit to see if you do it too close. You don't want your line touching the edge because it'll freeze over and it'll stop the tip up from signaling. So basically you're gonna get a bite and that should flip on you like that. You'll see your tip ups literally tip up when there's a bite. That's pretty much it. It's super easy to do, super cheap to do if you want to do it yourself at home. A couple pieces of wood, a couple little loops, some string, these little reels, and you're ready to go. You want to know a bit about more? That doesn't make sense. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and as always, like and subscribe.
For this, you want to use
Snap swivel.
no, what kind of knot was it called?
Polymer.
So after the nail, we put in our gear, on and off, no problem. Oh, what an idiot. So after the nail, you want to install a snap swivel. Basically, you want to do a, what, oh my God. Polymer. Jeez, I don't know why. Polymer.
Hey guys, I hope you liked that tip video and I hope it helps. If you guys want to see some of our other videos, click on the links on the side, and as always, like and subscribe. See you next week.